Kevin. Ça va? Tu as une autre question compliquée?
No.
Okay. Continue à discuter avec
I
David.
always knew I wanted to work with young people, specifically troubled young people, because I was a troubled teenager. And I struggled in school, I struggled with my peers, I just really struggled to be happy. And it was because of the teachers in my life that I was able to eventually become successful and have people that I knew I could trust. My high school French teacher is truly the beginning of what made me a teacher, because I struggled in every class in school. I was never that kid that was successful until junior year in French class, when she said, "You're really good at this." And I said, "What?" She's like, "I want you to skip to AP." And I'm thinking, what is this lady? I don't even think I had a B. Maybe I had a B if I was lucky. She said, "No, you don't know it, but you're really good at this." And so that was the moment where there was actually something in school that I felt passionate about and that I felt successful in. So that when I got to college and decided I want to teach something, French is what I decided I was going to teach. Honestly, I think I knew it was a career for me the first day in my classroom. A lot of people have tough first years. I absolutely loved every minute. It was my dream, and I just loved seeing kids go out and become passionate about French and finding ways to connect with them. But I think truly I found out this year that I know that teaching is where I want to be as long as I can, when I found out that I had breast cancer and I had to miss the first 3 weeks of school. And that was the hardest thing, to miss my students and not be in the classroom with them. And to me, that is the telltale sign that this is where I'm going to be and stay for a long time. Being named Teacher of the Year would be an amazing honor that is really hard to even explain how I would feel. But I think what it would really, being named Teacher of the Year, would mean most to me would be the ability to be a voice for other educators and for students who often don't feel they have a voice. I think that that would just be an amazing opportunity to be an advocate for other people. When my students leave my classroom, I want them to feel that they've learned something. I want them to feel that it's been a positive experience. I want them to know that even if they didn't feel like they knew as much as they should have that day, that's okay, that we all have challenging days. I want them to know that obviously French is the class, that's what we're learning, but more importantly, we're learning to interact with other people, to express ourselves, and to be able to communicate inside our classroom and outside of our classroom. I want them to be confident in their abilities. And that doesn't just have to be French, it can be in all of their classes, but they know that they have a teacher who believes in them, who will advocate for them every time, and that they have a safe space that they can come to anytime they need someone. So teaching is, to me, the most rewarding career there is. So when I look at those rewards, there are so many. First, I'm able to interact with students who bring so much to me. Every class is different, every day is different. Every student's perspective is different, and they're able to bring that to me, and I'm able to learn from them, but I'm also able to watch them learn. And to see students come into my French 1 classroom knowing nothing, to a few weeks later being able to express themselves in some way in French, and then to go on after a couple of years, be able to hold full conversations, to be able to travel to another country, and to be able to just to love the language and to be passionate about it. That's the most rewarding to me.